Let's see what Nashu wants. The case of the displaced inspector. Looking rather lost herself, Nashu has come west in search of a missing inspector.
Ah, why, hello there, Petios. How serpent it is that we should cross paths in such a far-flung nation. Have you come all this way to lend me a hand? Because let me tell you, I could use the help. You see, I've been doing my absolute darnest to track down the inspector ever since Master Blueproo's starship whisked him off to God's knows where. My best lead turned out to be Tavnerian truth. Eyewitness accounts in the latest issue described a shiny craft headed west. This is where I ended up. I've made a few inquiries since my arrival, but I've been most acclimatizing myself to the native cuisine. Anyway, seeing as fate has sent you to assist me, I suppose it's time to continue my questioning. Here, this should help our investigations. It's an illustration of a starship. Click from towards replication. Having this on hand should make it much easier. I'll ask around the markets hereabouts. As for you, I'll yet to venture beyond the food stalls, so practically anywhere else. If you learn anything useful, come and find me around this spot. I'll be stuffing my ears with delicious intelligence. Yes, is there something I can help you with? Actually, I haven't seen a vessel like that. It was some time before Zrilja's flying ships appeared. I watched it limp northwards through the skies above tuliyollal, wobbling about like it might crash to the ground. Searching for a strange ship, you say? Yes, I saw a flying disc just like that during a patrol in Shalom. It was slowly drifting towards the ground and seemed to come down somewhere near Salani. If you're determined to find it, then that's where you should try next. What were they calling the place that's covered by the dome now? Heritage found? Nashu, we have some clues. My force into the stall before no food at all. None. Starship slipped me away. How was yours? Those are some solid leads. Nice work. So by the sounds of the ship was malfunctioning, eventually came down somewhere in the north. With any luck, this hostage found, you mentioned, will be a place we find the inspector. I think you mean a heritage found. Well, with you as my escort, I'm sure we'll arrive at the right spot. Eventually. And none of the worse for wear. Shall we head off? Oh, we're already here? That was fast. The air's all cracky and zappy here. This is where the starship's supposed to come down, so let's search the area for the inspector. Standard investigating dictates that we question the residents. Let's go. This is a small settlement, and all its inhabitants are known to me. If a man of such distinctive appearance and demeanor were among us, I'm sure I would have noticed. But perhaps he's wandering around somewhere, inside Solution 9. You have so many people, you could easily go unnoticed. You are here as Queen Sphinx's guest, as I recall. If your companion wishes to enter the city, then I suggest you make arrangements with the sentry. Oh, Solution 9, that sounds promising. Thank you for the tip. Where's the guy there? Okay. You okay? You're getting electrocuted. Heck. Alright, let's go to the tower. Let's see what we can get.
Visitor. Access rights unlimited. Everkeep access confirmed. Scanning unregistered visitor. Scanning unregistered visitor. Warning. Warning. Explosive device detected. Entry denied.
I'm not carrying explosives. This is medicine for treating Inspector Hildibrand's condition.
Explosive medical compounds. Error does not compute.
It's really quite simple. Inspector Hildibrand was sucked by Mr. Cuckoo's malfunctioning starship, after which I proceeded to drag him thousands of miles away and deposited him here. Ergo, you need to let me pass so I can blow his brains cobwebs. What the heck?
They're gonna deny. Error. Logic circuits overloading. Emergency shutdown initiated. Wait, they're just shutting down. That's funny.
I guess it might be nap time. I guess we can just go in. Ah, Core, that's a good sized city. Well, there's one sure way of locating the inspector in a place like this. If there's an ongoing case, then that's where we'll be. Let's head to the lively part of town, look for any nefarious incident. Shall we? Do you know which part is lively? Ah, Truview, and that's the eastern section, huh? Alright then, let's get to it. Oh, what, like a crime? Now that you mention it, I did hear about a theft recently. Our city's peaceful by and large, but anywhere you have a lot of people, incidents like these are bound to occur. Recent troubles? I saw a pair of soldiers mobilizing not moments earlier, responding to the disturbance. I don't think it was from far from here, but I'm hazy on the details. Ah, Kesa, I've heard talk of an odd squealing creature of some sort, but I don't know if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. Probably. Oh, I also heard about it. That theft. Something was stolen from a nearby tavern, apparently. I got directions to the scene, so let's head there. Latifa's conjured with an aged bottles of spirits, the most expensive one in my establishment. I demand you find this criminal at once. Don't need to get all hot and bothered. The culprit is right under your nose. Admit it, punk. You pinched a hooch. But what would you think? With the supply of souls cut off, folks with a habit have turned to black market rackets, and luxury goods of dubious provenance is one way of paving the asking price. A top-shelf bottle of juice would make for a fine trade, I'd say. Bye-bye. You know there's a method of identifying contraband souls. Your regulator logs won't tell the tale. Don't want to let us check them, huh? Be my guest. I took a gander at the cabinet where the bottle was stored, and the logs showed obvious signs of tampering.
electro-picking tools are awful hard to handle, aren't they? Most amateurs get singed, but you've got scorch marks all over your mitts. Give it up, kid. We've got you dead to rights.
After he suspended salt provisions, I couldn't stop worrying about the future. It was a moment of weakness.
Save it for the authorities. Take him away, boys.
Ah, that was Inspector Hildibrand, wasn't it?
He didn't look very, he didn't sound very gentlemanly.
He must still be in shock after the starship crashing. A healthy dose of Nashu's delights will put him into the rights. Maybe not such a populated area. I suppose that would be a responsible course of action. Come on, we should try to hurry along before we lose sight of the ungentlemanly Hildibrand. He walked that way, or was it more of a mossy? Go up there? Okay. He looks like the inspector, but he's a touch old and mopey. Years pass inside a dome. That if Inspector Hildibrand was here when it happened, that would put him in his 50s. He must have been living here so long that he's forgotten everything about his previous life. Luckily, I have just a thing to jog his memory. Oh no. Think I would notice such an obvious tale. I don't know what your game is, but bombs ain't toys. Best put them away before you hurt someone or yourself. Like me, I see neither of you are sporting regulators. I suggest you be more careful with the only lives you got. Sir, don't you remember us? You're Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Gentleman Inspector Extraordinaire.
I've been called a lot of things, but nothing so insulting as a gentleman. I'm a weathered old fool with too many debts and regrets. Oh, that was cool. That was really big. Detective, Hardy Boiled. Hardy Boiled.
Very impressive, but even with that name and those old clothes, you might as well be the Inspector's older name. Inspector's older, more wrinkled twin.
Hate to break it to you, but you're barking up the wrong tree.
Seem awfully fond of these hard-boiled eggs. Here, this one's on me.
Thanks, Dollface. You're a peach. That's one way to cure a hangover. You got me good. Maybe you really do have the wrong person. That indestructibility is awfully Manderville-like, though.
Maybe someone who shares the same soul as Hildibrand? I've seen a few cases of this twin person phenomenon in the dome. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I can see that you're not who I thought you were, and that we need to keep searching. Ah, a missing person, is it? That's the rub. You can leave this looting to me. Oh, we could really use your help. By the sounds of things, this fellow looks a lot like me. What did you say his name was? Hildibrand?
I'll find him, don't you worry. I can feel a hunch coming on already.
Are we sure that isn't the inspector?
rush off and do some investigative work. The city's down's my head spinning. I think I'll wait and see if Detective Hardy Boyle is as good as he seems. Meanwhile, you should get back to whatever it is you're famous for, adventurer. Then not embroiled in some of our fantastical cases. So we're gonna have to wait a couple months until the next part. Oh, man, Hardy Boiled was awesome though. Haystack is sitting for an allergy to sleep. This twin of mine had well and truly lost himself. The trail was colder than the ice at the bottom of the sea. But I could smell in the air the cloying stench of cheap perfume, a conspiracy. Stay tuned for further episodes of Detective Hardy Boiled. Wait, why is Godbrand Vanderbilt right there? Of the places. Oh my god, Nashu. Man, that was awesome, actually. Inspector has finally set foot upon Dontrail. Get ready for inconceivably further Hildibrand adventures. Who knows what the case will be in this time? When it happens, whatever happens, he'll be there on the scene. We'll see what happens next time on Hildibrand Adventures in Dontrail. See you next time.